Hey everyone, it's Pal Jack here again. Today I'm going to be showing you a really useful tip for repairing a sleeping pad that might have gotten a hole in it. I've got my REI Litecore here and it got a little ding in the bottom, so it's not inflating properly, but it's an easy fix and it's one that's going to save you a lot of money on a new pad. So stick around and I'll show you how to fix it. Alright, so the two tools that we're going to be using for this project is the Seam Grip by Gear Aid. This is going to be our adhesive that we're going to use to patch up the hole, and then we're going to be using the Ripstop by Kenyon. These are nylon patches that we'll patch over the hole with after we apply the sealing agent. Alright, so the first step is identifying where your hole is in the first place. Like I said earlier, my hole is on the bottom of the pad here, and it's right here. You can see an easy way to do this at home would be to put this in a bathtub with air in it and then put suds in the water, and then you'll see where bubbles are coming up to see where holes are. After you've found the hole, you're going to want to clean it off with an alcohol prep pad. Take your seam grip and prep it with the brush cap. Now that we have the hole here, we're going to apply this by squeezing while brushing over the top of the seam, and we want to make sure that we're getting under the tear, over the tear, and around it, really trying to apply as much of this sealing agent to it as possible. So see how I'm trying to get under the seal with it too. Just want to get in all the fibers of the hole and make sure it leaves a nice thick covering with it. You want to make sure it seals as much as you possibly can and smooth it out on the top. After applying the seam grip, there can tend to be a lot of the sealant still in the brush. So what I'll do is I'll take off the brush and I'll recap the seam grip, and then I'll just use the rest of the sealant that's still in the brush on top of the hole again, just to make sure that I use all of the seam grip possible and make sure none goes to waste. So as you can see, the hole's right here, and we're still just trying to kind of push the seal on top and close it all up. That's a good amount of sealant that you want to have on as well. And now we'll go on to the patch. Alright, so now that we've used the sealant, I've got my Kenyon repair tape. It's the Ripstop. I got it in black because it matches the bottom a bit better, so just cut off a piece about the size of where you put the sealant on, and then we're just going to plop this right on. Alright, and after you apply the Ripstop, that's about what the patch should look like. After you've patched it, you're going to want to make sure that you lay it out flat and let it cure for 8 to 12 hours before you use it next time. Thanks everyone for watching my video on how to fix your sleeping pad. I did it on the REI Litecore 1.5 today. I've used this pad for just about forever. I'm a huge fan of it, so be sure to check out the rest of REI's Litecore sleeping pad lines. If you found any of this information helpful today, be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions about the video that you saw too, comment below and I'll try my best to answer your questions. Thanks so much again for watching, and get out there and enjoy the outdoors.